This is my latest bicycle find. This is a Trek Multitrack 7300 in really nice condition. Got this from our local thrift store. I'm surprised somebody else hadn't gotten this. Had a few things wrong with it. I already corrected. The front brake was disconnected. Put that back on and adjusted the front brake. Just a simple fix here. And also the crank gear cable was disconnected from here. And also from here. Just put that cable back in place. Everything seems to shift very nice. We'll give you a little short ride on this, but I do want to lube this before I put this on the trail and actually do a long ride. 24 speed. This has got 8 gears on the rear. This is grip shift. SRAM SX4. Very dry looking chain. Got 8 gears on the rear. Really needs to be serviced. Get everything lubed. SRAM X7 rear derailleur. 3 gears on the crank. Also the SRAM SX4 grip shift. And this is Shimano rear derailleur, crank derailleur. Very pretty colors. Needs to be cleaned. This is Trek Multitrack 7300. We're kind of looking this together. I just got this. I'll add some pictures at the end taken at the thrift store. And it's my size. This is a 22.5-inch frame or 57 centimeter. And I found this sticker, Briggs Cycling and Fitness, Wisconsin Rapids. Love finding stickers where these bikes actually came from. Alpha custom aluminum. Can have 2 bottle cages on here. It doesn't look like one has ever been added. These screws, I don't really, maybe they were taken off. Pedals in nice shape. Also need to be lubed to kind of sticking. You can hear some very strange noise with a bike that you think is in the gearing, but it's actually in the pedals. Just put a little lube in there. Very pretty. We got Bontager front and rear tires and rims on here. These are 700 by 35C. Tires are really nice condition, it looks like. Definitely been used. Still good. Got rim brakes on here. The pads look really good and they're quiet. Got some cobwebs on there. You can see some rust, so this bike has been left outside at some point in time. I need to get all this lubed up. Look at the rear. Also got some rust. And we'll get that looking good again. Some cobwebs back here as well. Also saw some rust in these handlebar bolts here. Bag came with this, is pretty nice. And this was put out at the thrift store on June 16 for $25. What a deal on this bike. I'm actually surprised somebody hadn't already gotten this, but maybe the cable's being disconnected, they were afraid of it. It's been a while since I saw such a nice bike at the thrift store. You usually see store-bought bikes, not brand name ones. RST shock on here, 7300. So GT Comp 1 works well. It's not stuck. You don't see any rust on here. Quick release rims, front and rear. I had to disconnect this front wheel. It was sitting a little sideways and rubbing on the brake. That corrected that. Spokes seem to be really good. Got cobwebs on here, front and rear. That's what I kind of do, is grab spokes. Really nice condition. Came with a kickstand. And here's a passenger side pedal that looks good as well. Just very dry. All the chain Everything needs to be freshened up on here and lubed and cleaned. I think we're missing one end cap on the cable. Let's see if I can find that again. We got the one on the rear brake. Got the one on the front brake. There's one on the crank derailleur. Well, maybe we do have them all. We got that on the rear derailleur. Might have been another bike in there I was looking at that was missing. Looks like we got all the nice little end caps I like to see. Which tells me nobody has messed with it, adjusting it. Very pretty bike. Navy blue and silver in color. Very comfortable seat. Pretty sure it's an aftermarket. Doesn't look like a Trek seat. Needs some cleaning up, lubing, and some adjustments. But very pretty high-end bike. And in my size, which I like. We'll give this a little ride around the neighborhood park here. A little pond. To show you how nice this rides and the gears. And we'll give this a further review on an actual trail once I get this cleaned up and lubed. Don't want to ride it very far today. Let's give it a ride, show you how nice it is. And here we go, just a quick ride around the park here. We'll do a longer ride once I get this all lubed. Don't want to ride it very far until I get out the chain lubed on this. Gear shift really good as is. A little bit of a delay in 8. All the way down to 1. Not bad. And we'll do the crank derailleur. Down to 2. Down to 1. Definitely needs to be lubed. Really nice Trek. Very smooth riding. The seat's very comfortable. Nice tall bike, which I like. A lot of these bikes, shock is frozen on them. This one seems to be really nice, working like it should. Really pretty color. Let's see if I can get this all cleaned up and lubed. Another keeper type bike. This is really nice. We'll go through the gazebo again. And that's just a quick short review on the Trek Multitrack 7300. We'll do a longer review on a trail ride once I get this cleaned up. Thank you so much for watching.